said last week you don't get nervous before matches. First official match as a Husker. What was the pregame mindset for you?
This time, honestly, I was a lot more calm. But then, again, I can't explain to you the feeling it is once we come back out in our jerseys. Then it sinks in. During warm-ups, I feel good. But I can say that this time I did actually get a little nervous. So I cracked just a little bit.
When did that go away for you?
I think just right as hitting lines was going, because we all just kind of hype each other up. And also during serving, that's usually when I can get some of my nerves out, maybe hit a couple misses just to get it out of the system. So, yeah.
Bekka, what was fun about playing in a college match and playing with players like Whitney and Kennedy and everybody?
It was, the best way to describe it is legit, man. Like, everyone's just kind of going hard. Whitney's making a lot of great plays. Everybody out there is giving their best effort. And, you know, it's different playing against girls that you don't know. Because every day in the gym you get to go against each other. I know their shots. I know their tendencies. But it was really hard at first just to, like, figure out that, okay, I have no idea what's going on over there, so I just got to control myself.
Did you feel like it took you a set to kind of settle into the match and figure out what you needed to do to slow down Corpus Christi?
I think that, like, we watch film and stuff on them. We, like, do a whole bunch of stuff to, like, practice, and, like, our pre-practice stuff is always about what their plays are, their shots and stuff. So I kind of just, like, trust my training, like Coach always said, and play how I always do. And I was ready to go, I think, the whole game. And we just had some out-of-system sets, and were not supposed to go to me. So.
What was that second set like? When you were in a zone with a couple of block shows and three big swings there, when that's happening, what does the game feel like for you?
I don't know. It feels good, especially since my teammates, like, I turn around, they're all like, let's go! So, like, feels super good that, like, all of them are there to, like, support me and everything like that, so.
Bekka, how did you feel about your overall performance? Just looking back, and what will you take into the next match?
For sure, going into the next match, I want to focus a lot more on serving, just really crushing it. Whether it's super hard or super soft, I really just want to focus on hitting my zone. And I think that will just help, one, with my confidence, and also just the team getting a mojo. I'd say my overall performance, I wasn't too disappointed, but I always feel like I could have done better. You know, I was really pleased with, you know, me and Kenna's connection on the slide, because that's something we've been working really hard on. And so I always get really hyped whenever we have, like, a really great play together, just because, you know, it's finally having that moment just for, like, you know, me and her, and then to share that with the whole team. But for sure, serving is something that I'm going to be focusing more on in the next match.
Whitney, what's it like playing up at the net next to Caitlin there? You guys teamed up for a lot of blocks up front.
Yeah, I think it's super good. She's so like, knowledgeable, is that the word I want to say? She's super smart. She knows, like, hey, like, let's talk more, like, on the out-of-system sets. Let's get shoulder to shoulder. I didn't feel you that time. Like, talk more. She's also just a very calming presence, so it feels good. Like, it can get really nerve-wracking up there with, like, everyone involved, and so she's very calm, and you can just tell that she's, like, done it before and stuff.
You feel like you guys feed off each other more when you're getting those big blocks? I mean, in the second set, you had 4 blocks in a row. Like, are you really feeding off each other?
Mhm. Yeah, for sure.
Talk about your block in general tonight.
My block.
Yeah, both of you. I mean, you both had a lot of blocks tonight. The whole team. I think you had, like, at least 25 blocks. We just have to, like I said, we, like, just trust our training, like Coach says all the time. Like, we practice the blue tapes. We don't want to go past the blue tape, and we just have to keep remembering, like, don't go flying past the blue tape. That's how you get used. That's how you get used. And we make our moves, and we have out-of-system balls go straight up and down. We're not making a move on them. And, like, one thing that I personally had to work on this week was I, like, kind of make my hip come off. So that's when I get used a lot off here. So I had to really work on that this week, and still trying to break the habit of doing that.
Yeah, for sure. And, like, as a middle blocker, our main goal is just to trust their setup, and then I just make it my goal to fill and then make a really huge shape, especially if we can tell the attacker's going to come in and try and crush it hard. That's when we really just have to trust our training and our capabilities and just go for it.
Yeah, and also watching the pass, watching the set, and, like, not guessing, like, oh, if she's going to run the B, like, guess, and then I'm late to the shoot, you know what I mean? It's, like, a reaction time.
Doug, what was it like for you seeing Hayden put down that match point kill?
Oh, man. So I just got really excited for her, you know. So she's my roommate as well this semester. And, like, right before the play, I'm like, all right, let's get it, roomie, a little fist bump. And it was awesome because you just get to go see your friends crush it. And I was even saying on the sidelines, I was like, oh, cubic switch. So I thought that was really sweet. And then for her to get that match point, I think she also got the point in our spring game, didn't she?
Mm-hmm, the last one.
So, she just, Hayden strikes again. So I thought that was really cool. And, another thing she's been working a lot on practice is just going for it. And I think it's really awesome that all of Husker Nation gets to see that because she's been working really hard in the gym. So I think it was really cool.
Whitney, how are you a different player this year than you were a year ago?
I'm a lot more calm. I had a lot of stuff going on my freshman year, so just calming down and remembering how to just play. No overthinking it and clear my mind and just kind of play. I think freshman year in general can be really nerve-wracking and stuff like that, and so that's first year of college and everything. You live in a whole new place, and so I think I just have everything together. I'm more put together and round.
How would you all describe the team chemistry in this first game?
Good.
Really good.
Yeah, it was really good.
I think that we always say eyes up in the huddle, dang, if you hit it in the net, you want to look down and be I don't want to look at anyone, I feel super bad, but eyes up in the huddle, they're all there for you, and so just knowing that is makes you feel good, makes you know that everyone has your back, you all make mistakes, get over it, next ball, here we go, everyone's got it, it feels good.
Yeah, and for me personally, as a freshman, what's really comforting is, this is Nebraska Volleyball. They have a really high standard, and everyone here is pushing themselves. And so, I had a few misses in the net during this game, and it's really easy for me to be all right, man, they're upset with me. I'm a freshman making mistakes. But every time I came in, they were always reminding me, no, we know you were going for it. We know you can get it next time. And it's just really reassuring. So, yeah.
Yeah, we're all in it together.
Yeah.
We all know, we can all make mistakes, but just moving on to the next ball.
Mm-hmm.
Next point mentality.
All right. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Thank you.